You know what I've always wanted to do?
What's up, GQ? I'm Vince Staples, and these are my essentials.
What's up, GQ? This is Anthony Edwards, and these are my essentials.
Hey, I'm Lakeith Stanfield, and these are my essentials.
GQ, I'm Matty Matheson, and here's some of my essentials.
So, let's get into it. But before that, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Delson Shao, Mr. Shao, Shaoson, Tio, Del, many variations there. Use the one you see fit. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you made your bed. And these are my 5 essentials. Alright, starting off, I really think this is something that I cannot live without, and it's headwear. Or hats. I brought 3 main ones, which is a baseball hat, a beret, and a beanie, or as I would like to call it, Delson's Triple Bs. Yes, that is a thing, I promise you. Right here we have a Taikonaut sample snapback. I made a couple of these in different colors, and they have just kind of been my religion because I've really always liked hats since I saw 50 Cent back in the day on MTV. I saw the Yankee hat and I was like, what is that? And I guess that's where my fascination for hats kind of started. Also, we have a beanie. Beanies are obviously essential for the winter. I grew up in Mozambique, but moving to Portugal, I found it to be even more essential. So if I'm gonna have something that I really need, why not have one that is stylish? Now, Supreme is one of my favorite brands. I've always wanted a Supreme beanie, and I got one not only in my favorite color, in one of my favorite brands, and in an amazing pattern as well. I just really like what's going on here, and with that big Supreme lettering there, I just think it's amazing. Now, when it comes to berets were actually my thing. One day I just decided to pick up a beret. It was actually my mom's. I picked one up. I started wearing it and I started kind of liking it. And I just remember this one day I was in London, walking around and whatnot. And when I tell you, people would not stop complimenting me on my beret, by the end of that day, I said, you know what? Berets are 100% my thing. So they're my thing so much that they became an essential now. I can't live without a beret. So there you go. All right, for essential number 2, we have sunglasses. I believe that my interest for sunglasses really kicked off with watching my father. My dad, he will not leave the house without a pair of sunglasses. He has a pair in the car. And more than something that is stylish for him, he looks really good with his sunglasses. It's obviously something that he needs, and he has a very careful way of picking sunglasses that fit his face. So that is something that for me is very important. So I brought you a couple of pairs. I would say the one that fits me best is definitely this cat eye model by Hawkers. I really like this tortoise pattern as well. I think it's very beautiful. I think it goes with everything. Out of these 3, this one is definitely the one that fits my face the absolute best. There you go right there. You know what I'm saying? My mom with the beanie, my dad with the sunglasses. So I do take a lot of style inspiration from my parents, as you can see. Moving on, we have this one right here. Now, these ones, they're a little bit big for me, but these are a Taikonaut sample that I made a couple of years ago. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like these too much, but I have them, and I like to look at them. If there's one thing that I see happening a lot, is people wearing sunglasses indoors. Now, I would understand if you were like a jazz musician or something like that, but if you're just some dude who's trying to like flex and you have sunglasses indoors, sometimes it can be tough, but sometimes it's just kind of tacky. So I actually wanted to do that, but I think I figured out a way to do it, and it's with tinted sunglasses. So these ones, I wear them when it's not that sunny, also because, you know, sunglasses are essential to protect your eyes, obviously. But I also like to wear them indoors or even at night because I still see perfectly. Also, what inspired me to buy a pair of tinted sunglasses, especially in this model, was actually Robert Downey Jr. He has an amazing selection of tinted frames. I bought yellow ones, but I was also looking for purple ones and pink ones, but I couldn't find a pair that was in my price range. So yeah, I got these from Temu. I'm not afraid to admit. Yeah, it is what it is. They look good though. That's it. So for this next essential, I was actually gonna bring a pair of sneakers because sneakers are one of my essentials. But I figured, you know what? I already have an entire video on sneakers. So I'm actually gonna bring a pair of loafers. Could have brought a pair of like dress shoes or any other kind of shoe, but you know, I brought a pair of penny loafers. You know, you have other types of loafers, but I brought penny loafers because it's what I have and because I believe that it is an incredibly versatile shoe. Now you can wear this with a suit to go to work or to go to your aunt's wedding, and you can also wear with some jeans or even with a pair of shorts. I promise you, you cannot go wrong even if you try with a pair of loafers. Now I've had these for a couple of years now. They have seen some very interesting situations and events. I wear them every chance I get, even though my foot kind of hurts after some hours of wearing. I also don't wear them as much in the winter as well because they're not a very good winter shoe unless I have like a really good pair of socks. But yeah, that's it. Those are my loafers. Now this next essential is very special and symbolic, and that is my Mozambique necklace. You know, we talk about how style is a way of telling people who you are without having to open your mouth, and I believe that this, you know what I'm saying, this pretty much speaks for itself. Now I in many ways like to show people in what I wear that I am African, and one of the things is actually jewelry, but not just jewelry, but golden jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have money for real gold now, but you know what I'm saying, we at least get the ones that don't tarnish. Let me just say that this is an affirmation, this is a symbol of pride, and yeah. For our very last essential, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I had to change things up a bit just so I can get a better display of this. For a very last essential, a suit. Listen, guys, if you do not have a suit, get that solved. Then I'm not talking about the suit that you wore to your aunt's wedding 3 years ago. Get a good suit. Get something that is not, you know what I'm saying, too over the top, too complicated. Something that is simple, something that fits you, and get something that, you know, right here I have a blazer and I have a pair of pants. If you get a good blazer and a good pair of pants, then sometimes you can wear just the pants or just the blazer. So it's versatile in that way. It's something that you can wear in many occasions, weddings, to work, job interview if you need, a date, because you can play around it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have, like I said, a blazer and a pair of pants. I can choose if I wear it with a t-shirt, with a shirt, with a cardigan under, and I can choose if I wear it with loafers, with dress shoes, even with sneakers, which tends to be somewhat controversial, but it works. So there you go. Very essential. I think every man should have this in their wardrobe. I've been having a lot of fun wearing this suit specifically, and I'm actually thinking about making a styling video just with this one suit. So let me know if that's something you guys would like to see, because that's something that I really want to do, and I think I'm gonna do it anyway. So yeah, that was our less essential. Well, that was our 5 essentials. When I was planning this video, actually, one of the essentials was supposed to be my watch, but I misplaced it, which is a really nice word for I lost, and I've been looking for it. So hopefully I find it and I can do a part 2 of this. So if you want to see part 2 of my 5 essentials, which will total to 10 essentials, go ahead and comment down part 2. And I really hope I find this watch, man. Thank you very much for being there. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you all. Right before I go, I want to talk about one more essential, and I think that it's absolutely essential that you guys out there take care of yourselves, spiritually, mentally, physically, in all aspects of your life. I really hope that you're taking care of yourself. I really hope that you're being kind to yourself. I really hope that you're speaking to yourself in the way that you should be speaking to yourself, because that is absolutely essential. Right? Be nice. Be kind to your neighbor. I hope you're all doing well. You're all doing fantastic. My name is Stelson Shao once again, and I will see you next time.